Hello, welcome to the flip learning of ethical issues related to the use of digital technologies. Unit 2, ethical, legal and environmental concerns. The concepts. You have ethical versus lawful. Ethics are a system of moral principles often shown by doing things or acting in ways that individuals and society recognize as reflecting good values. Lawful means you are abiding by the laws and the rules of the country in which you currently live in. You may ask, how does that apply to the ethical issues related to the use of digital technologies? Well, we have an example here of the Therac 25 case. So the Therac 25 was a radiotherapy machine that was used to treat cancer patients by directing sunbeams to disturb or to kill the tumors that were in the bodies. Between 1985 and 1987, there were 6 incidents with patients where the dose that was given by the radiotherapy machine resulted in severe injury and death. The previous model either didn't have that, so the system was used to prevent overdoses, but it was decided to be replaced by a newer software, where the software that was developed by one person and it was not properly tested. So these are questions that you might ask yourself when you are doing your presentation. You might think, why in this particular case should the program have been developed by a team instead of one person? Maybe that would have reduced the risk of errors. If the previous machine was working, why was it replaced? Did the programmer receive proper training before using such machine? And was the code reviewed? Did anyone check over the code? Because this was something that would have helped someone and would help in cancer patients. These are questions for you to think about. Remember, you can pause this video at any time if you need to recap. So we have now come to the ethical issues related to the use of AI in self-driving cars. So what are AI, you may ask? So AI is an artificial intelligence, is the act of computers replacing humans in analyzing and processing data and making decisions. You have example of AI that you and I use every day. You have Siri on our mobile phones, you have Alexa, you have autonomous drones, robots, self-driving cars, and so many more. Here is another example, self-driving cars, which means driverless cars. There will be no drivers, you'll be sitting in a passenger seat or at the back. And the cars will drive you by itself. You have an example of a DLR train that takes you from one destination to another that has no, you could say, no drivers. So here's an example here. Robots are evolving from being humans controlled to fully autonomous. So it means that robots are acting without any human input. You have robots such as maidbots that are used to clean hotel rooms. You have them also being used in healthcare to sit by owners or by patients' bedside. So they're doing. You have the development of digital technologies has opened the doors to human creating ways in which they are making less choices, giving a direct path to the use of more AI and robots. So ask yourself, what is meant by AI? Explain the impact of the constant and the use of AI. Explain, what are the advantages and disadvantages of AI in self-driving cars. What are the ethical dilemmas that you may come up with if an accident is unavoidable? Should a self-driving cars prioritize the safety of pedestrian or other drivers or other cars? So this is your flip learning task. You are to research the ethical issues related to the use of AI and self-driving cars in a presentation. You would list the advantages and disadvantages or issues related to self-driving cars, and you should also minimize your presentation to 2 slides per topic. You should use your minimum font 20 and make it fun, make it colorful, add some pictures and very clear layout. You have here examples that could help you to investigate, and you have some useful resources here that have been put here to help you. I look forward to seeing your presentation and your final outcome when we are back in class.